Hello, welcome back. Let's see what we're talking about. There's loads, they're giving me loads of different things, loads of different downloads. Okay, right, it's the mouse. It's about control, right? It's about you needing a new project and being prepared for what we're going to discuss. Because what I'm going to discuss, right, with the details as much as I can without going too long, because your attention spans are short because of the way that social media does it. And I'm not going to put it in the title because it makes people uncomfortable. Yeah, yeah, it's a yes card. It makes people uncomfortable, um, and some people don't know that they have these, um, but we all do at some point. We all know what it feels like to be addicted, right? So this is what's been happening. I've had lots of people asking me about addiction, and if you're feeling uncomfortable now, you're either gonna listen because somebody's addiction is affecting you, or you're gonna switch off because you're not ready to hear what I'm going to say, which is not what you think it is, right? Because it never is. I never know what I'm going to say till it's out of my mouth, right? So, um, these addictions, right? Because that's a yes card, and don't worry, you're protected. That's my protection card. What I'm going to say about addictions is all it's quite simple, and I know it doesn't feel like it, but it is, right? All addiction is, right? It's an escape, right? That's what it is. It's so that you can escape something, someone, some place, some time, right? You just because while you are doing that, you can block everything out, and they all come in all different guises, right? And like I said, some of you don't know. Yeah, some of you don't know it's an addiction. So how do you know if it's an addiction? Right, right. Okay, on a mission. Yeah, this message. It's when it's in an addiction, right? What it feels like, it does feel like you're on a mission, right? It you won't hear, see, or speak any other thing, right? Because you just want to do that. An addiction is just because this is yeah. Okay, I've got it. So um, an addiction is something that you want to do, you want to get to all of the time, right? Um, because it fills a gap. It makes you feel better when you're doing it, um, and you know it's an addiction because if you can't wait, say you're at work, you can't wait to get home, right, and do whatever that is. And if you can do it at work, you'll do it at work as well, right? Because that's how addictions work. They're put there to put you off your path, right? That's what they're there for. They make you go up and down and up and down, and you want freedom from them. They tire you out. They're exhausting, right? And it makes your whole life come to a standstill, right? And it takes courage and hard work and never giving up to get rid of addictions. But the easiest way is to recognize one, right? Now, all them things that I said, a lot of them things I said was like when you have a passion for something. But the difference being is with an addiction, right? After the fact, it leaves you empty, right? It probably affects other people. Do you know what I mean? And it stops your inner growth because while you're doing that, you're not you're not connecting in any way with nothing, right? With nothing, no mouth, no eyes, no ears, you just want to do that, right? And with something that's a passion that you want to get to, that's different, because a passion, if you're doing something with a passion, right, it leads your world over here, right? I've just done a reading like this that went in 2 parts, right? This is the addiction side. Look at all that. Look at all that, and then we come over here to the reasons, and the the best way to get rid of an addiction, right, is at the very least replace it with another one. And I know that sounds crazy, but you'll understand when I explain this, right? What I mean is, at the very least, find something that you love doing, something creative like this. This is the Queen of Pentacles, right? You're a nurturer. You're growing you want to grow your foundation. By having an addiction, it stifles you building a foundation, because it ruins your life and other people in many other ways. It's all consuming, and so both worlds. Yeah, yeah. It affects your security and everything. You have to work harder because of them. A lot of it is to do with your ego as well. And look, you've tried. If it's you that's had an addiction, or I'm talking about somebody who you love, right? This mouse talks about new projects, and that's what I'm talking about. Because look, you've already tried, yeah, and that's how a lot of people do, and you go down rabbit holes, and it's not what you expected. You thought it was going to be easy, and sometimes it's not. It only becomes easy when you find something that doesn't leave you empty and distraught and disliking yourself, kicking yourself, getting pissed off with yourself and everybody else, and turning it all the tables onto them as well, right? This is what I mean about being uncomfortable about it. Unless you're ready, you won't want to listen to this. So, but if you do, look, you're the star. If you've got this far, you're the star. You want to know about it. You want to understand about it. And this card is giving you hope, and it's blessings, and it's healing. And I'll do a different one on healing, how you know you're healing. But you just need some information to inspire you, you know what I mean, or somebody to inspire you. And this is what's occurring. This is what's coming along. And so the addiction, although you can think it's the same feelings, yeah, it's different because it leaves you empty. Where a passion doesn't leave you empty. A passion it feeds you. Do you know what I mean? It fills you up. You're not left. You're left just wanting to do it more and more. And if it's for the good of other people, it's even more. Do you know what I mean? What's this? Your energy. Yeah, this is basically saying you've got to just keep persevering. Like, you've got this, and you know, because you've cried loads of times. But what you need to do is sometimes, especially if it's a lifelong one, it becomes that, it's a cycle. Addiction is a cycle like everything else, and it becomes so hard to break just because while doing that, and the more you do it, you don't even give yourself a chance to think what else to do. You find your passion. You've got this. You can do it. Boom. Sorry, that's the truth. Not sorry. It's saying to say it. So have faith in yourself. You've got this.